Hey everyone, let me ask you a question. Do you have somebody in the voiceover industry that you try to aspire to? The reason I asked that is I found it very, very helpful when I first started in voiceover that I had people to set as a benchmark. What I did was I had some people that I'd listened to on agency websites that I thought were really, really good. And I went to their websites and I listened to the stuff that they were producing. And that was my benchmark. I said, that's where I want to get to. And the reason that I bring this up this week is kind of related, but there's been a lot more talk about AI voices again. And the way that I look at AI voices, I'm not stupid enough to think that that's not going to affect the voiceover industry. It will at some level. But if you set an AI voice as your benchmark and that's what you're going to be afraid of, then personally, I think you are setting your benchmark very, very low. Because if you listen to the AI voices, they can assign it an emotion from the start. They can say, okay, we need it to sound friendly. And then the whole piece is going to sound friendly. And it does sound somewhat natural. Although, if you have a trained ear, you can hear quite easily that it's not a natural piece. But what I'm trying to say is, the way we do things, we breathe life into scripts. We don't just start off in one emotion and carry that all the way through. There is peaks and troughs, and there are emotions laden throughout the script, especially in a long-form narration, where it just takes you on a journey. And that will take a lot of people a lot of time to tweak those AI voices to go one way, go another way, and follow it throughout. And to be perfectly honest, that's going to be like using any other software tool. It's going to be extremely time-consuming. It takes a huge amount of time for Disney to create all of their backgrounds for their new animations like Moana and stuff like that. So are they going to take on the responsibility of doing that to voices as well? Take ages and ages to make it sound natural when they can just hire somebody who can do it naturally? So going back to it, what I would like you to do is, if you haven't done so already, set your benchmark high. Find somebody in the industry that you want to aspire to be as good as, to be better than, and then listen to those people constantly and compare your audio to those people. And then when you start getting close, you know you're doing something right. Take care until next week.